must be exhausted after your long journey. I'll leave you all in peace. Thank you. Oh, will I see you all this evening?
We'll be there.
Good. You can meet my daughter Verity. She's home from boarding school for the summer. I'm sure she'll benefit from some quiet contemplation away from the distraction of the city.
Trevelyan must seem so dull to her.
Will we be meeting Mrs. Todd?
No, she's away. Well, thank you so much for the tea. Until this evening. Thank you. Reverend, I believe you know my receptionist, Gina. Yes, of course. Hello, Gina.
Hello.
Gina was rather hoping to talk to you about Nye. How can I help?
It was about the baptism.
Well, once you and the boy's father are married, it will give me great pleasure to baptize the child.
But that might not ever happen. That's not Nye's fault. What if he died and then he wasn't baptized? He'd go to hell, wouldn't he? That's not fair.
As I said, once you're wed, we can discuss the baptism. Thank you again for the tea.
Dr. Sharma.
Reverend. A moment, please. Yes, of course. Gina, it would mean so much to her if you would baptize Nye. Yes, I understand, and I'd like to help. But, as I'm sure you'll agree, if I were to baptize that child, it would be seen as an endorsement of her behaviour. She's been through such a lot. There's a wave of permissiveness sweeping across this country, and it's young girls like Gina who are paying the price. I agree. Surely, the best solution would be for the father of the child to return and to take up his responsibility. Yes, if you... There's only one thing that will bring him back, and that's shame. There's more than enough shame in her life as it is. What she needs is compassion and forgiveness. That is Christ's message, is it not? I see you find my attitude unyielding, Doctor. But believe me, I have the girl's best interests at heart and those of her baby. I look forward to seeing you this evening.
Don't you try pulling the wool over my eyes, Mr. Joseph. You cannot park that tractor there.
There's only the one, Sergeant.
Rubbish! I've seen you park it there a dozen times before. You're nicked.
Bye-bye.
Fine-looking woman. Huh? Play your cards, right? And you could be in there, but... It's got nothing to do with you. I'm only saying. But don't! But you are. You park that tractor there again, Kerry Joseph, and I'll have you up in front of a magistrate.
Oh, you disgusting little boy. Use a handkerchief, not that. Are these from Africa? You do know you can go to hell for that. I really don't know why you're so interested. It's just old junk. It's witchcraft, isn't it? I just love the embroidery.
I knew you would. Had it done by Ruxana. Do you remember her?
Yes.
She used to embroider all your frocks when you were little.
It's beautiful, Mummy. Thank you.
Ah, you're back. What have you been up to all day?
Oh, listen,
I can imagine. You all right?
No, I feel hot.
You are. Bit swollen, too. How long have you been feeling unwell?
All day.
Right, go to bed. I'll get some aspirin. Drink lots and lots of water. He's unwell.
I noticed that. Is he all right?
Yeah, I've just sent him to bed.
You'd better hurry up and get dressed. We're leaving soon.
Do I really need to go?
You must. It'd be rude not to. And besides, it's an opportunity to introduce Mummy to a few people.
Dan's unwell. Margie, you look splendid.
Thank you. Pray, why aren't you ready? We're about to leave.
Sadly, I can't come. The boy's unwell. My duty's come first. What a pity. I'm so looking forward to it. But have a lovely evening.
See you later.
Come on, Mummy.
I put a spell on you.
Sorry, don't fidget. Be presentable.
Because you're mine. Stop the things you do.
So glad you could make it. After you. Mrs. Davis, welcome.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world. I've made you some Welsh cakes.
Perfect for after the show. There seem to be many here.
Oh, I'm sure there'd be a late surge. Good evening, Verity.
I'm sure you're looking forward to your father's film shows.
Very much so.
These are for later.
Because you're mine.
Emily, not disturbing you, are we? No, not at all.
Mrs. Sharma, Pushpa, so glad you could make it.
We're not late, I hope.
No, just about to dim the lights.
Excellent.
Would you like to take a seat?
Mummy, this is Mrs. Davies, who runs the local shop. It's Pushpa, isn't it? Mrs. Bakshi, how do you do? Oh, very well, thank you. You've picked quite the day to arrive. Everything's happening. We should sit down. I've ordered you in some corned beef. One of the posh brands. I know it's your favourite. Corned beef? But we are Hindus. Your secret's safe with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. Verity, if we could have the lights, please.
You're in love.
You said seek the beauty in the world around you. Well, I was walking down the high street, and there she appeared right in front of my eyes, like a dream.
Good. May I know the name of this goddess?
Oh, no, I don't want to jinx it.
Fair enough. Well, I think my work here is done.
Yeah,
Good luck with it.
That's the problem, you see, Doctor. When it comes to courting women, I get all tongue-tied.
Well, just be yourself.
But I'm not confident at being myself.
In your professional capacity, you're very confident. Be bold, be brave. A woman likes a man who knows how to give orders.
I'd rather got the impression that in this house it was your wife that wears the trousers.
That's just what I want her to think.
Very good, very clever, Doctor. Now, here we see some Maasai tribeswomen. You'll notice their elaborate decoration. Harmless enough, you may think, but if we put too much thought into the predilection of our self-image, there is a risk that we, like the Pharisees, will become oblivious to the feelings and needs of others. This is an eternal truth we would do well to observe. Now it's the turn of the men. This is a group of males grooming each other's hair.
Try this exercise. Say to yourself, I am in command. I am decisive. I am confident. Say it.
I am in command. I am decisive.
No. With conviction, believe it.
I am confident.
Yes, again.
I am confident.
Yes.
I am in command.
You are.
And you, woman, are going to do what I say or there'll be trouble.
Maybe not quite that confident.
Sorry, Doctor.
Well, I think you're ready. Go for it, Tiger.
Thanks again, Doctor.
No, not at all.
Doctor, will you come with me? Again, they are focused on outward appearance. Throughout my ministry, I have sought to guide man away from the poverty of outward appearance to the bountiful and rich terrain of our inner lives, the treasures of the spirit, where true joy and harmony can flourish. Now, here is a remarkable fellow. His name is Lessanguiniguni, and there he is with his wife and child. They were the first of many natives I was able to bring under my wing. How was this achieved, you may ask? Well, I began by telling them of the Hebrews, who, as I'm sure you'll remember, were promised land, but had to take it by force, one town at a time. In the same way, we are promised the gift of self-control, and yet we also must take it by force. Be the boys' room. Self-control is the first step towards freeing our hearts and spirits. We must pursue this goal with vigor and avoid distractions. All right. Shouldn't be smoking. It's bad for you. Give us a drag.
What happened to your eye?
Captain of the rugby team. Big game last weekend.
Rough, was it?
We won easy. Got this in the pub after.
What was it like down in mine?
All right.
You got scared.
I've been down that pit for 14 years. Get used to it.
I bet it's filthy.
Aye. And hotter than hell. Some seams, they get so hot, you can't touch the walls. They're that boiling. And yeah, it gets so wet. Feels like a drowning.
You must sweat a lot.
Like pigs.
Sounds revolting.
You are confident. You will command.
Evening, Emlyn. What will it be? Bitter or stout?
Yes, please.
Huh? Bitter or stout?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't want a drink.
This is a pub, Emlyn. Drinking is what people do here. Are you all right?
I am brave. I am bold.
That's good to hear.
This is very important.
What is?
I've got something I want to say.
What? You let me know, love.
Hi, Emlyn. Found that missing sheep, yeah? He's been with her all weekend. Dan? You should be in the bed.
I'm too hot.
Yes, but I'll start working in a minute. Yeah, let's get this off. It'll help. There we go. Oh. Yeah, jump in here. Lie down. You stay there. Try to get some sleep. Good evening, Doctor. Hello, Sergeant Hawkins. Won't you come in? What happened? It's my nerves. Worse than ever. I stood there like a flaming idiot, talking nonsense. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pushed you. It's not your fault, Doctor. It's me. I'm a fool. You're not a fool. You're a decent man. And any woman would be lucky to have you. Maybe it would be an idea to put your feelings down on paper. No. No poet. Well, it doesn't have to be poetry. Just as long as it comes from the heart. Will you help me?
This is the chapel on the day of its dedication just 6 months later. And by this time, our congregation numbered several hundred. What a proud day that was for us all.
Where you been?
Having a smoke. Well, here I am with 4 loyal elders of my congregation. Sadly, since the photograph of this happy occasion was taken, these dear friends have crossed over. Doubtless to their reward in heaven. I think that was in fact the last slide. So, Verity, if we could have the lights, please.
Right. Starting again. When you saw her, how did it make you feel? As if I'd come alive. Well, why not talk about that? How she fills you with 1,000 sunrises and sunsets. How each dawn brings the hope that you might catch a glimpse of her, even for a few seconds. And that when she smiles at you, 1,000 love songs could never do that moment justice. You've got away with words, Doctor. That was lovely. Yes, but it really should be in your own words. I mean, I have to look in on Dan. He's not feeling very well, so... Oh, of course. Thank you, Doctor. Thanks again, Doc. Night, Ben. Night. Here, drink some water.
terrible. My mouth's so swollen.
Let's take a look. Close your eyes. Say ah. I'll be right back.
Corned beef? What was the boy playing at? Tight slap is what he needs.
Leave it to me, Mummy.
You should give the boy a hiding and send him back to his father.
Okay, Mummy, I'll deal with it. Dan, you are in serious trouble. We know what happened at the shop. Now explain yourself. Answer me, Dan. I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry. You're soaking. Stay there. Friend?